with a collaboration dinner. Tonight we have some really fun stuff, something a little different. We're playing around with beers from the Proof Brewery out of Belgium, as well as beers out of California from Firestone Walker. So to kind of start the evening off, we have a wonderful little cheese course. This is some Mount Tam from Cowgirl Creamery, nice and creamy and rich, kind of almost buttery, with a nice tangy, sharp cheese, otherwise known as Humboldt Fog. And with that, just to play up some of the beer-centric flavors, we've actually taken almonds and actually roasted them, and then we smoked them in cinnamon, just to give it a little extra nuance to play up the beer, which is a Brett-infused beer with Tommy Arthur, who made a signature series about 3 years ago with the Proof. And just to go with that and the whole beer theme, we actually did a beer jelly with the Imperial Saison from the Proof. And we also have a honey that's been infused with white peppercorns, as well as it's 30 years old, to kind of give it a little bit of age and some nuances, and the peppercorn kind of plays up the whole flavors that are already inherent within the beer, and it just makes it full flavored and really enhances the beer versus distracts from the beer, if you will. And to go with that, we have a really fun malt cracker that we made with some biscuit malt, as well as some Caribbeanus and Caramunic, some barley flour, and a little bit of malt powder. So really kind of fun. So this is just the first course.
And if you could really quickly, how did you, when did you become the homebrew chef? And what's your most favorite part of pairing beers with the foods that you are creating for these dinners?
Well, I've been the homebrew chef about 3 years now, and it's really kind of fun for me because to be able to cook with these amazing beers and these amazing characteristics that, you know, as a brewer myself, I really enjoy the nuances that the malt beverage brings versus wine or spirits or hard cider. And this is what is really fun for me, is because since I'm a brewer, I understand bitterness, I understand maltiness, what kind of maltiness it is, and I'm able to tweak and just fine-tune recipes depending on the beer and the flavors, not necessarily by the style, but to really help emphasize what we're eating and drinking and sharing with tables, and to be able to do a sit-down dinner like tonight with 8 courses where everything is so infused, not only from the collaborations and the beers to the food to the collaboration of the cuisines, doing, you know, Spanish, Mexican, a little bit with the whole concept of Flemish food and the cuisine from Belgium. It really changes the whole nuance, and so there's some really interesting things here tonight, like a Belgian tamale. I mean, to me, that's fun. I mean, I've never seen that done, I've never heard it done, and that's what's all the great thing about what I get to do, and this is what I call work.
Well, that's what makes SF Beer Week so wonderful. I'm looking forward to feasting on your creations tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian.
Over there, I see Jesse Friedman, who is the Beer and Nosh blogger and beer dinner purveyor as well. What are you working on over there?
We've got right here we've got a little Belgian endive, topped off with a chipotle goat cheese mixed with some mascarpone, a little roasted veggie salsa, some duck confit, and then topped off with a little bit of shaved cheese. Why don't you try one right there?
Cheers.
Cheers.